And work to be done. Get to it, miner.
Welcome back to Let's Dig Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. I'm BurningDogFace. And we've already got 17 out of 20 of the Morkite I needed. I must have landed directly on top of a vein of it. What are you shooting acid over there for? There's nothing there. There's nothing within range at all. Why are you firing? I guess it has to fire. Ow. Nitro. It's weird that the shorthand for this genre became something, became Survivor, and not something like Auto Shooter. Morkite! Yum 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 yum. Experience points. Plus 50% reload speed to the acid cannon. Fuck yes. I think I will go with that. Ooh, look at it go! There is going to be a lot of acid. I hope this guy's, sinuses got burned out at some point, because this is gonna stink. Ah! Kronars! Ooh. Totally missed the guy saying this. Embarrassing. Fortunately, not much in here. Nitrous scanner or reflex calibrator? 3 levels I can handle getting myself. I'm gonna go with plus 5% armor and plus 5% dodge for 3 seconds. Every time I take... Oh, no. I see. The armor bonus is permanent. The dodge bonus happens up to 5 times when I get damaged. Look at them all go. Oh, that's what's with all those explosions. The acid is affecting all of the dudes in the crowd at once. Look at that, the CRISPR flamethrower. Yeah.
Swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
Oh. Hey, a second thought, let's not go in that direction. Just by myself a second, and, So I've got a rotating thing of acid spraying all over my enemies, and a flamethrower going after them. Plus 10% damage to all beam weapons, which turns out includes acid. Ooh, look, kryptonite. And more Morkite. No. It is, of course, called that because it was actually discovered by orcs, who immediately named it after one of their 2 gods, who are Gork and Mork. It's a Warhammer reference. That is not true for this setting, so we're clear. Plus 6% reload speed for everything. The Mactera is loose. Which is weird because I haven't seen any other flying ones in this level. I think that's the It is! Here he comes. Ah, why are there so many Kronar? Oh, for God's sake, I forgot about that. The flying ones can just go straight over the walls while you're digging. Just go through the sea of experience over here. We got a party over here. More damage to the flamethrower, please. Oh, wait. That's HP. I saw that symbol, and for some reason my mind went to the critical chance. No. Plus 35 max HP. Yeah, you know what? For this guy, yeah, he's kind of on the soft side. Fine, I will accept that. Oh, increased weapon level by 3. An epic version of paint job. Well, that would get me the, See, the issue with that is that you don't get any actual upgrades. I mean, it would get me past the overclock, but... Oh, there's that again. Oh, shout out to Yornik, who says, "Sure is nice to hear from you. I started to get a tiny bit worried. You'll be A-okay, my man. There's no doubt of this. And, by the way, thank you to everyone who expressed concern after I missed a day last week. It was a rough time." Yornik continues, "Also, the dwarf at timestamp or so wasn't tempting fate. He was just joking. I mean, I can't be the only one to... Oh, yes, it's quiet, almost too quiet, yeah. I can't be the only one to do it's blank, almost too blank, right? Like, this pasta is delicious, almost too delicious, and he's written dumb and crossed it out and then just wrote stuff like that. I like that. Oh, and sumo is actually very intense and awesome to watch. The thing is, there are only two win conditions: pushing your opponent out of the ring, or making them touch the ground with anything but the soles of their feet. It involves loads of strategic on-the-fly thinking, and the bouts are usually very quick. Worth checking out for sure. Alright, I'll shut up now. But actually, I wanted to correct that. I wasn't, like, talking shit about actual sumo wrestlers. And not just because they could break me in half very easily. Yeah, what I was referring to was those, like, imitation fat suits you can get. I've seen people rent these out. Pairs of fat suits designed to look like sumo wrestlers, and an unfoldable ring you can just put out in the lawn somewhere, and have these two guys run into each other at high speed. It's very silly and probably somewhat disrespectful, to be perfectly honest. But yes, real sumo is... Like, there's so much dedication in that. Let's go with the 3 levels. I don't want 10% damage more for the other things anyway. Oh, actually, these would also... This would get me to this overclock. I mean, let me do that one then. Yeah. Since it does more damage and gets one of these. Acid-dipped tips. Change the acid of the handgun to acid, so then everything would once again be a damage over time weapon. I approve of that. Yeah, let's do that. Shooting green bullets behind me, hell yes. Oh, that's a corner. I meant to go this way, clearly. Ooh, gold and nitro right next to each other. When did you see that? What? Oh. Oh, yeah, I guess more damage for the pistol. Oh, crap. Oh, other way. Damn it. Oh, there's pearls and shit up there. So many chemicals. Curses! Plus 35% damage to acid, you say?
Makes my whole life better.
Let's see. The corrosive sludge pump can either get bigger tanks for plus 100 lifetime, or more beams for... Given those, let's do more beams.
The drop pod is about to leave. Get your ass moving, miner.
Oh, alright. Just don't make a nice circle of acid around me.
We knew we could trust you to go it alone. Stage 2 completed.
Plus 10% range to the flamethrower, which hasn't had any upgrades yet. How embarrassing. So much experience. I need those magnets. Oh, that'll let me solve that. Plus 35% damage to the flamethrower.
This works.
Good. I can either get plus 10% range again on the flamethrower, or plus 25% potency on the acid created by the corrosive sludge pump. Potency.
Oh, this is it.
Oh, yes, and plus 10% reload speed for the flamethrower and the acid pump. I didn't know heavy weapons was a designation. Or I'd forgotten because it had been a while. One or the other.
This works.
Oh, what the hell, if it turns out I have a ton of gold. Fine, body shots for plus 5% damage to everything.
Just the upgrade I was looking for.
Whammer!
You've got work to do and quotas to meet.
Mushroom.
You have your objectives.
Oh yes, it seems the beam weapons will sort of activate on their own, whether or not there's anything there. It's not ideal. With all 4 of those beams sticking out of me, I kind of look like a pinwheel. I guess better that than a swastika. Although that train of thought does remind me, I still need to play the new Wolfenstein games. mind me. Just getting some Bismore over here. Oh, I don't need all of that.
Prepare to fight for your life. Big swarm is approaching.
I do wish it would update me more often on how many stone I have to go through. Mushroom. Oh, there's 5 of them right here. What the fuck? This cavern full of dead bodies just under the ground, or what?
The surface is too packed for supply pods to land. Please clear it.
I heard of a species of fungus the other day that was referred to either as, Oh, there's nothing in this drop pod area. I just had to walk into the circle. Plus 50% fire rate on the handgun. Should have worn a hard hat. Hey, the company issued magnet! That's what I'm looking for. Fuck yes. There's a mushroom called the corpse mushroom or the ghoul mushroom, apparently, depending on who you ask. And it only grows in ground that has decomposing flesh under it. Not necessarily human, it's usually animal remains, I'm just saying, but... I wonder if that's true, that it doesn't grow anywhere except next to dead bodies. Well, you are what they eat, after all. Sure, plus 15% damage to everything. I've never seen an epic body shots before.
The scavengers lit up like a Christmas tree. There's a swarm incoming.
Ah! That's a lot of dudes, goddamn.
Have a bullet in the face.
Hey, it's the Colette Wave Cooker. I'll take the microwave gun anytime. Why is there Bismore on the ground? Yeah, sure. Plus 7% damage and potency to both of my acid weapons. That. Oh, fuck! There's a magnet on there. The mini-map actually puts the locators around, like the closing circle around the thing to show you where it is, like with the drop pods. Oh, I can just fucking pause and get updated. 2,002 blocks out of 3,000 blocks of rock and stone. And I leveled up. Honestly, the other thing needs way more upgrades, so plus 10% reload speed to the flamethrower. That's what the magnet is for. Hold on to your butts. Plus 6% critical chance. Ooh, plus 25% piercing. Oh. Oh, actually, instead of plus 25% piercing to one weapon, plus 20% damage to 3 weapons, all of them with beams.
I already feel stronger.
Pocket magnets. Increase reload speed of all beam weapons. Note to self, the circles on the minimap always mean something good. Oh, it's the vomiter. Kronar Shellback.
Objective completed.
Think you can kill me? Well, think again.
More HP.
That's what I needed.
Well done. Objective completed. Drop pod has arrived. Get there now.
And we're running.
Without you.
Oh, right, I don't need those. Oh, there it is. Why is it way up here? Oh god, they're all right in front of it. Plus 25% reload speed to the microwave. Gun. Ow, 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 ow!
Stage 3
That
completed.
was rough.
Remember to mine for minerals as you progress deeper.
Does that mean their way of saying I haven't been doing that enough? Oh, I don't have enough nitro for much of anything. Well, first I'll heal myself.
Pricey, but beats dying.
I mean, when you put it that way, yes. Yes, it does. Plus 35% potency to the sludge. Oh, what am I doing? I can't afford that. Duh. That's what I was just saying. Fine, plus 10% lifetime to the sludge, and the flamethrower, and the microwave.
This works.
Dwarf tape. I'd like to see that. But it's like duct tape with hair. Oh, I pictured that. That's a weird thought. I don't like that after all. And plus 15% potency to the handgun.
Give me that.
You've got work to do and quotas to meet. You have your objectives.
God damn it, there's a pebble in my boot.
Of course there's a pebble in your boots. You're a miner. Stone. I have seen entire threads of fans of this game just chanting rock and stone over and over again. I hadn't seen anything like that since, well, I guess they're nominally fans of the main game, actually, but, you know, I hadn't seen anything like that since I'd seen Doom fans chanting rip and tear. Actually, there's a thought. Doom would be the perfect fucking game for one of these Survivor games. Fucking Doomslayer running around with 1,000 demons trying to kill him. Sounds like his idea of a good time. I'll follow up on the Olivia Pierce reference. One Magnite, come on! What do they even do with
You
Magnite?
had to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching.
Other than dwarf upgrades. Ah! I'm rather glad I backed away from there. Plus 10% damage to beams. That one's coming up a lot. I guess the more beam weapons you have, the more frequent they are. Just run back and forth and get all this experience reduce. I think I will actually give 2 levels to the microwave gun to help it get up there to the overclock. Oh, but do I want more lifetime on the beams? Yeah, fuck it. Paint job. Ow. Stop that. It's interesting, in like third-person shooters, I'm usually looking anywhere except at my character. But in this game, I find that I'm usually staring at the dwarf and just sort of using peripheral vision to avoid the things coming at me. It's just why the Kronar keeps sneaking under the radar, because they're much quicker than the others, and they go through walls. It's almost maddening that they don't even aim at you. They're just kind of having a good time and bouncing around.
The landing zone for impact.
2720 out of 3,000. Must keep digging. Oh, I should check something. 2748, and I go over here through the salt walls. 2785. These do count.
Swarm detected. Get ready.
Oh, there's the screamy bug. I know it's called a loot bug, but I still think of them as the Screama pillar from The Simpsons. Except maybe without the part where it's sexually attracted to fire. Plus 4% move speed. I realized a while back that one of my friends had never actually seen The Simpsons. So it's the first time in my life I've ever actually been able to send someone clips from The Simpsons out of context, and it's really enjoyable because there's a lot of very short bits in there that make no sense without the rest of the episode they're attached to. Clipboard of grudges for more XP gain. More potency to the flamethrower. Yoink. a slasher. Where do they always appear just off screen? Yes! 3,000 bucks. Just what the digger ordered.
That's all you got, you slippery shit!
The digger, of course, being the driller's father, who was very, very proud of him. Oh, I should mention something while I see this plus 25% piercing one come up. Yes. Shout out to Justin Jones, who says, if I've already made this joke before, then my apologies, but if the dwarves of Middle-earth need to clear Moria out in a hurry, then they ought to send these guys in. Not even the Balrog would stand anything like a chance. Its divine origins be damned. I really like that mental image, just miniguns and turrets and acid spraying away at the fucking Balrog. But Justin continues and says, around timestamp, I kept saying to my monitor, piercing, piercing, piercing. My assumption is that there is armor, that armor serves as damage reduction, and not least that piercing ignores said damage reduction. And there's another rule about firearms that is just as important, and I believe the one I mentioned was never point the gun at anything you're not willing to kill. But this rule is always assume they're loaded, which is also good advice. So I wanted to say, I think that piercing in this case is literal, and that 25% of the shots that I make on enemies will keep going and hit an enemy behind them, as opposed to piercing through armor. On the other hand, it could, since I have armor, I could also see it being an armor thing, especially with that being the entire role of the Praetorians, the big heavy ones. What the hell? Piercing. While we're on the subject, since both of those functions seem very useful. Oh, it sucks to be that guy. Look at his health drop.
All tasks complete. Stage finished. The top part is prepped and ready. Get on it before it leaves.
Ow! Fucking... It's good to know the big Kronar don't bounce off of me. More damage and potency to acid. Yes! Plus 6% move speed.
Feels rare.
Oh.
Feels right.
Second one, plus 10% status effect damage, since that affects everything. Acid, electrical, and fire.
I'll take this one.
Which is interesting, because there is a cold belt, which means cold damage is a thing. It's just not, damage over time. It just slows you the fuck down. Here's armor for me, so I'll do that. Plus 3 armor. Not a lot, but it'll help.
I'm gonna be
Stage 4 completed. Next stage is the Dreadnought. Prepare accordingly.
Ooh. In that case, I will get another thing of fast little legs, even though it costs me 40 gold.
Oh, yeah. Now we're talking.
9% move speed. And, more beam damage.
I want it.
Healing.
This is a work-related expense. Why am I paying?
I feel like that might have been the writers throwing shade at the Union or something. Let's get both of those. Fuck it. Most 25% potency to the sludge cannon.
This will help me work harder.
And plus 25%. Oh, I can't get that one, though. I miscounted. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, I can just get this one. Plus 10% damage to everything.
Now this is a rare treat.
Now, I'm BurningDogFace, and I'll see you on the next episode of Let's Dig Deep Rock Galactic Survivor, since it's a side series. Have yourselves a great day till then, Burning Dog fans. Later!